Looks like it is just me in here. I literally just got home. And because I promised I'd go live at some point, it was supposed to be 2 hours ago, but work happens. So I had to reschedule it till now. So, how's everybody doing? Shouldn't say that, it's just me. We'll give it a few minutes and see if anybody else pops up in here, but I'm not holding my breath. Oh, I literally just walked in the door. And because I made a promise to live stream, I did. Don't know if any of my followers are on here, but it's okay. Supposed to record it, I guess. See if I got any text messages. Nope, not a one. So it was a nice little night out for a ride on a motorcycle. Rode about close to 30 miles coming from work. I went to work yesterday morning, left out of here a little bit before 7, and just now getting home. Fun times, fun times. There's a lot more traffic than there normally would be on a Thursday night where I live here in Jasper County, South Carolina. Um, I won't say what I do for a living, but I will say mental health is near and dear to my heart. A few of y'all may actually already know, but so for me, motorcycles are one of the ways that I deal with my own personal mental health issues, which are PTSD, anxiety, depression, the usual run of the mill stuff. Um, Mine manifests itself as a way it manifests itself in the form of usually anger. Sometimes I get real despondent, distant, so I usually don't like people. Uh, there's a lot about me. There's a lot about everybody. So, um, so for me, motorcycle riding is a nice way to get some stress relief, get out there. Uh, it allows me to focus on something besides the myriad and jumbled thoughts that are running through my head. I really enjoy it. If you were to ask me my favorite motorcycle, I'd tell you the one I'm riding. I really, there are brands I like. I love Triumph. Not the only person that likes Triumph, but if I could afford it, I would love to get that Speed Triple 1200 RT. That is a nice looking motorcycle. I like cruisers. I like Harley Davidson. I'm not as big a fan of Indian as some of the other people on here are. I get it. They build great motors. They also turn like barges sometimes. And I like something a little bit more nimble. That's just me. Everybody's different. So it's a wonderful, wonderful world. I'm just sitting here trying to slowly strip. I'm probably covered in about a bajillion dead bugs because I literally just walked in on a very warm night. A beautiful night to ride, though. And I didn't see Bambi, thank goodness. Me and Bambi don't get along. I was a little anxious about that, so I'm paying close attention and um, got behind some people who were definitely of questionable sobriety. So anyway, so like I was saying, motorcycles are a way that I deal with my mental health issues. I know several people who do, especially in my line of work. Several of my coworkers, they'll go out ride, and it just helps them focus so much on the world. Are motorcycles for everybody? No, they're not, but they're for more people than they realize. And I also think that riding a motorcycle has made me a better driver. I've become a lot more patient behind the wheel. I'm a lot less prone to road rage. I'll still call you a stupid idiot or something, but it is what it is. Probably say way worse than that. I tend to cuss like a sailor, or could actually make a sailor blush. I learned that from my grandmother. Um, it's just those things. Um, this has also got me thinking about: do I want to take that next step? Do I want to get moto vlogging equipment? Do I want to go out and buy a helmet mount? Do I want to go get a GoPro or some a similar camera? Do I want to start looking at ways, to start editing and producing content? Most people I know put a lot of work into it. It's just not something that you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go start a vlog." And yeah, and yes, those are pool sticks behind me. There's a pool table in front of me. This is my living room. There's a pool table in my living room. I kind of grew up that way. Grew up around a bunch of different bikes. I've had a very interesting life. I love it. Got a rather large family, and we don't ride one style of bike. Don't get me wrong. There's a ton of Harley riders in my family, but across the street, my cousin he rides a Honda. My cousin next door, he's got a Harley, big old. He's got a full dresser. Him and his wife go out on. That thing is gorgeous. My girlfriend, like I said, she's got a Honda little CTX 700N. She loves that thing. It's a very comfortable motorcycle. A couple of neighbors over down the road a little bit, they've got some Harleys. A lot of Harleys in this area. Quite a few Indians. So not quite centered in the shot. Silly me. But it's pretty cool. It'd be nice if I had some people to talk to here, but I don't know how to let people know I'm going live. So it's okay. But anyway, that's just something little things that I'm thinking about, things that I'm looking at. I'm not entirely sure, where I want to go with this. I just know that this helps me a lot with my mental health. It helps other people I know. And there are a lot of people out there who have a variety of mental health issues. And some of them will be helping you and assisting you, whether you call 911 or they show up and fix your sewer lines or they take off your trash or they serve you breakfast. There are a lot of people with a lot of problems out there, and everybody's got to find their own way to deal with it. Two-wheel therapy is mine. That is no lie. I do have a therapist. She is awesome. Haven't talked to her in a while because she felt like I'm doing that good, and I can always call her back and talk to her anytime I want to. And after some things that have happened at work here recently, we lost a coworker, and that's affected us negatively. This is not the first time this has happened to us either. Things like that, they're hard to deal with. They're hard to process, and they really affect you in ways that you don't think about or realize until you're there. And all that stress just comes piling down. And getting on the motorcycle is just a nice way to release it. So I didn't think I was going to talk this long. I don't know what else really to talk about. So, but if you need help, if you're feeling bad, if you reach out, talk to somebody. I'll try to help you the best I can. I'll point you in the direction of people who can help you. Um, if you think you need medicine, hey, great, cool, whatever. I'm not one of those people. Uh, I'm one of those people who believes that you can find ways sometimes to deal with problems through talk and finding ways to express yourself and being creative and not bottling things up and keeping them in, because that just leads to really bad issues like high blood pressure and uh, mental anguish and being angry all the time and being rather unpleasant. So there's a lot of ways out there. There's a lot of ways to help yourself, and there are a lot of people out there willing to help you. Nobody goes through this life alone. I mean, it might feel that way sometimes. It might seem that way sometimes, but there are people who genuinely want to help you, even in this age of me, 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 where it seems like so many of these people are just worried about themselves. There are still people who think about others and put others over self, and it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm on the Shade Tree Surgeon Discord. Uh, I'm one of his Patreons, Jared Weems, a few others. Um, and they do things, they help out people. And in this community, especially, we help our own. It doesn't matter if you just started riding last week and are thinking you've been a lifelong rider or whatever. There are always people out there willing to help you. There's people who go and rib you and give you a good time and give you a hard time. There's some people who are just genuine assholes, but for the most part, the whether it doesn't matter if they're friggin' flying rockets and stuff, just don't touch their patches if they are. So, they will help people. They do a lot of charity. Everybody's like, oh, they're all those are bad people. Sure, but they do a lot of charity. They're bad people doing good things. do believe Josh there over at Shade Tree Surgeon said that. So bad people doing good things is a very apt description. So anyway, I'm at 10 minutes in. I'm just going to go ahead and end this here. Give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down. If you liked it, cool, great. If you didn't like it, hey, tell me. If you liked it and think I should do more, tell me. I don't know. I'm kind of at a crossroads with this here. And, do I want to get a camera? I've been looking at some. Do I want to continue with the moto vlogging thing? Do you really want to watch me ride a motorcycle? I'm kind of boring. Um, well, I wouldn't say I'm boring. There are certain things that I wouldn't be willing to put on camera. So, that's just the smart thing. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment, say something. If you like what I said and you want your friends to see it, by all means, please share this. This is here for everybody. There are ways for people to get the help they need. Once again, thanks for your time. I hope you all stay safe out there. Keep the rubber side down, keep the shiny side up, and y'all be safe till next time, which I'll probably try to do another live stream or record something next week.